What is up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here. We're back with Powerwolf, Best of the Blessed, technically. Today we have Army of the Night, the official video. I think almost all of these have videos, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's what happens when you do a best of, you know. It's the second song on Best of Blessed. However, it's the third song on the album that it came from, Blessed and Possessed, 2015. Third one here, Army of the Night. I mean, it seems from the comments and whatnot that this song also takes place, or is church-like. I mean, I do see some amens, call in the heaven. Let's see, I saw something about a Bible in here. There's the word hallelujah. You know. So I could have guessed some of that as well. I'm not sure why they have a kind of churchy vibe to it if a lot of what they're discussing is like werewolves and stuff like that. But I guess it's kind of the holy versus the unholy kind of struggle, I guess, is what their whole band's about. I don't know if any songs strive away from that or if we're expecting like church-like theme to continue throughout every Powerwolf song we hear. No idea. Honestly, this is only going to be the third song I've technically ever heard from them. So no clue. But each one has sounded really good. So, you know what? I might not mind if they're all like that, because it's good shit. It's really good shit so far. So, let's get into this bad boy. Army of the Night, Powerwolf. Like, blow my mind again. I love it. Kiss the Cobra King. Wow, that sounds exciting.
Stand up all the night and call the fight. Let your men go out before the light. Here we come, the army of the night. Mother Maria, lined up side by side and bound to praise and to die and fight the final day. Army of the night, we came to save Mother Maria. Better you pray before the night is falling. Call on the heavens and amen. Follow the night as your Messiah calling. Bring on the sacrament, amen. Come on the other side into the dark. We are gathered for the right side. Please come. We are the force of light into the war we ride. Hallelujah. Stand up all the night and call the fight. Let your men go out before the light. Here we come, the army of the night. Mother Maria, lined up side by side and bound to praise and to die and fight the final day. Army of the night, we came to save Mother Maria. Enemies falling with the servants broken. Take it by higher and amen. Hollow the martyrs when the Bible broken. Some of the testament, amen. Come on the other side into the dark. We are gathered for the right side. Please come. We are the force of light into the war we ride. Hallelujah. Stand up
Alright.
all the night and call the fight. Let your men go out before the light. Here we come, the army of the night. Mother Maria, lined up side by side and bound to praise and to die and fight the final day. Army of the night, we came to save Mother Maria.
What the fuck did I just see there at the end? So like first off, I liked the disturbing imagery of what I assumed was like these urges and stuff starting to like come like strongly come over this girl, and you know the standard old school religious affair of like punishing yourself by like lashing yourself for having for whatever reason for committing some sin or having unholy urges or whatever. Like the dark gruesome kind of imagery of that was really really cool. I look away, I swear, for like 3 seconds. I look back. Was this girl whipping her own vagina at one point? Because that's what I feel like I saw. And I was just like, what the shit? And then it just kept getting crazier from there. So we'll have to check that out, because like I swear to fuck I looked away for a second and this girl starts taking it out on her own privates. But I mean, besides that, I mean, imagery very cool, very very cool. I mean, as I've said a million fucking times, I don't know how they find a way to make every single chorus just be catchier and catchier than the rest. It starts with an R now because I'm just perplexed. The last, more catchier than every other one, but somehow just as catchy. It's like every one is better than the other, yet it feels like it's even catchier than it's ever been. It's a swirling mixture of confusion. It's just so catchy. They make such catchy fucking choruses. But what really blew me away there at the beginning was this. I had told you before at the start of this album there might be a song that's just like, wait, I think I've heard this song, and it hit me so fiercely when it started. Like when I started hearing certain notes, it was either the verse or the chorus. I'll get my paper closer. I'm not gonna be able to land on. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, and I was just writing. Also, I was like, I didn't know if you could hear it when it happened, but I was like, wait. I know this song. I don't actually know the song. It's just like, I think this is one of the ones that have played before on my roommate / managers work Pandora. It would have been Rhapsody of Fire, just random playlist. Rhapsody of Fire radio, I should say. I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that's played. As I was just like, wait, wait a second, this is sounding incredibly familiar. So I think this is one of the ones that I may have heard before. How many, I do not know, but I feel like this is one of them. But like, just like the kind of the notes and whatnot, I was just like, okay, this pattern sounds familiar. But like most of it was just like, it felt like brand spanking new. So like, you know, as I mentioned, I wouldn't know it super well. But yeah, that blew my mind for a second. I was like, wait a second here. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. I was really good though. I was really really good. It feels like they have kind of a formula, a flavor. I'm noticing a pattern. But as I mentioned before, it just sounds so catchy that like I don't really mind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's going to switch up at all or if they just kind of write this way, song to song to song. But, like, you know, like, it's so catchy. I'm really not bothered by it, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. At least not yet. We'll see if that ever changes. But so far, haven't been bothered by it. It just sounds good. It just sounds like shit I want to listen to, like, multiple times. Yeah. What do I got here? Yeah, there is so much happening, and then my brain went through a loop there of like, wait, this song. I just put the start. For the first 30 seconds here, I just wanted to pay attention to everything that was happening here within the first 30 seconds. So let's dive into that real fast. First up, we got Napalm. It's a standard staple.
Stand up for the right and call the fight. Let your
It was right at that point. Then da 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 da. I was like, wait. Hey, hold on a second here. Oh my god. Okay, let's jump back here a little bit. I like it. We went to the end of the story here at the beginning of the story with this girl convulsing in the very cool. Then we went back and saw how we got here. But first off, the downbeat, the strong downbeats of these chords mixed with that punchy rhythm, da 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 da. It's very punchy. Like every note is punched, every note is accented, every note is separated. It just, I don't know. It really gives me this kind of like Latin church-like sound to it. I don't know why. That mixed obviously with the organ really helps. But yeah, no, just something about the separation, the punch and accent on every single word, just mixed with the fast kind of coming in and out rhythm, ta 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 ta. You know, it just sounds like it's short and separated, but also really fast and connected. Don't know how that's happening, but it's just that mixed with those super strong, chunky downbeats from the guitars, those hits in there, and that church organ is just so catchy. Also, I don't know what's up with their pianist, but like every frame I see of him, it either looks like he's confused and doesn't know where he is, or is like O-facing super hard. Dude seems confused and orgasmic every single time I see a cut of him. I don't know what's happening with him, but he's having either a really good time or a really horrific time. One of those, or both. I'm very confused. What's going on with that guy? But it's been consistently 3 times in a row now, or at least twice. I mean, I don't think he was like that. He wasn't. Well, a few moments, occasionally, but only occasionally in Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. But the other two's been very consistent. Anyways, let's hear that again. That just those fucking downbeats and shit, dog.
Stand up all the night and call the fight. Let your men go right before the light. Here we come, the army of the night.
Yeah.
Line up side by side and bound to breeze into die and fight the final day.
And then they're adding the notes in there with those chords instead of just the downbeats. They're adding in notes in between, which is filling out the rest of the sound while you also have that punchy accent in this in there. That's good shit.
Bound to breeze into die and fight the final day. Army of the night, we came to save Martha Maria.
Yeah, man, those guitar chords are just so good. Da 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 da. It just does, the rhythm just has so much drive and punch to it, man. It makes it so unbelievably catchy. How do they keep doing this? And then at the end here, right before it goes into the first verse, there's this you get a little bit of the ending of the chorus theme, I think, came back in on the organ. So let's listen to that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, please. All right. So around 54 seconds. So I just kind of want to listen to this chorus, or the first verse in general. But around 54 seconds, I think the vocal line did something really cool rhythmically that I wanted to check out. Then I just wanted to check out the chorus. I'm laughing because I see right next to the chorus I wrote GD, so catchy. Goddamn, so catchy. So yeah, I just kind of want to check out this verse and chorus, and then we'll maybe. Oh, I kind of want to check out the verse in the other one as well. Anyways, we're gonna check out quite a bit of this, so let's let it keep going, shall we? Yeah.
Before the night is falling, call on the heavens and amen. Follow the night as your Messiah calling. Bring on the sacrament, amen. Come on the other side into the dark we hide.
Yeah, I think it's that rhythm. I think is what I wrote. yeah, that one right there. Dun 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 dun. You know, that is like rising in tone, but also has that just intensity to it that keeps pushing more and more. That's catchy as a motherfucker right there. Which is emphasized by the electric guitar kicking in there too. I just noticed that. Yes. I see. I think she's getting possessed by that communion wafer she just had there, dipped in the blood. Let's see what's going on here. I love that call out hallelujah, slight pause in the instruments, and then just kicks back in. That's very fucking cool. Yeah. As just such an unholy catchiness to the end of that chorus. Da 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 da. Like the instruments, like they don't go away, but they like calm down a little bit from the just chord. And he just belts it out and then just kicks back into the crazy fastness to it. It's just so fucking unbelievably catchy. So catchy. Okay. So I wrote 125 verse. I don't know if there's anything that was different from the first verse. I feel like I heard some like change ups and stuff that he was doing in there that I wanted to pay attention to. Yeah. I don't know. Then I wrote pause. I think they paused. Yeah, I think there was a pause. I think I even audibly mentioned something at the pause when it kicked back into the next chorus or whatnot. So let's quickly check out this verse here. I mean, quickly ish. It's me. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really remember what was similar between those two. But let me. I'm gonna reset the video. Let me get that again. So yeah, if this happened in the first verse, like I didn't catch it, my bad. But I feel like there's a little bit of difference in here, but I could just be tripping. I don't fucking know. But it sounds cool. Just that line, dun 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 dun. I don't know, whatever the fucking notes were. Yeah, just something about just that phrase in general and the rhythm and notes of dun dun. Just something about that mixed together. Just it's tasty. Just kind of that open roundness he has to the man. Just something about that. Just like I love the way it stretches. I love the round openness to the tone. Something about that. It's just like Yeah, same thing on what the fuck's I'll find it here somewhere, right? I think it's Amen as well. As well as less with the. It sounds like it says Tommen or Tommen. But I guess it's another amen, yeah. But that one he kind of pushes it up in tone and just a little bit more energy to it. Yeah, he's coming off the word testament, and then just kind of that T kind of bleeds into the Amen. I see. That's why I fucked with my ears. And then that comes back in. That fucking driving rhythm pushing us back into the chorus. But then I think there's one hell of a pause before the fucking chorus comes back in, which threw my ears through a loop, and I loved it. I remember looking up and seeing that. I was like, Jesus, put your titties away, man. I'm like, oh, come on, there's people watching. I don't know why. That just entertained me. Yes, please. So, okay, so she takes the cookie. She goes back, either, I don't know where she came from. So either goes back into the woods or heads out into the woods. Some shit happens. Comes back, I guess, and is sleeping in the church or some shit. I don't know. Then the spirit of the night or something takes her and she's going to start whooping her ass. We're about to find out. Do I have anything else coming up? The guitar solo. So we're just going to let it keep rolling out here, like 20-ish minutes. Guitar solo, 20 minutes, 20-ish seconds. The guitar solo should come out. Yeah, I want to see what's happening with the story and what's going on with this girl. Alright, so she starts whooping her ass as this guitar solo comes in, and I feel like it's kind of like a different guitar solo than I feel like I've gotten before from Powerwolf, but then again, I'm not 100% positive on that one, if that was true or not. But it's interesting. It's not like I kind of expect like screaming out like long sustained chords in here, but it switched it up on me. It surprised. Took me by surprise a little bit. I like it though. God, whipping herself with blood splatting on. You can't get blood on Jesus. That's like a rule, right? Is that a thing? Like if you're gonna whip yourself, you can't get blood splattered on Jesus. I don't know how often that would have to come into effect, but I feel like that's got to be a rule somewhere, right? Even if it's unwritten rule, you don't get blood on Jesus. Come on, I guess let's have some respect for little Jeezy. Because she's trying to whip something out of her. Something she's trying to get out of her. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like she grabbing a little bit there. So I might not have been far off when it seemed like she started whipping herself there. Yeah, right there. Was that her leg, or it looked like she was aiming for herself there, if you know what I'm saying. That guitar solo is awesome. I don't know. I don't think she would have hit herself there though, from the angle personally, but you know. I like that he's moving away from the piano and stuff, but it's just his face. Something about his facial expressions is just, it's weirding me out, man. Maybe that's the point. But that whole section right there, I think I was so distracted. Oh no, I kind of mentioned it in general, but I didn't really mention that part there. Maybe I was either distracted by him or by thinking that the girl just started whooping on her privates. I have no idea. But yeah, no, this piano solo here, like, hold on, give me some of that. You got the rhythm coming in, the dun 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 dun, but you also have those low droning notes. Dum, like, okay. And then you start adding instruments on top of it while it continues. I like how you're getting those hits, dun dun dun, which is again the notes and the rhythm of the chorus, but then in between those you have those little noodling sections, dun 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 dun. Like, that's really fucking cool. That's nice touch there. I like that. I don't know if it's mata or mater. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say Mater. Mater Maria or Mater, whatever it is. That the notes for that you had was like slowly drawn out in there. Hold on, let me hear that again. Dun, 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 dun. That's fucking clever. That's cool right there. I like that. Yeah, as one a hell of a push back into the chorus. I like that. I'm gonna hear that again. We'll let it roll out to the end here. But apparently this guy comes in and she's like blaming him, and then like her eyes start bleeding black or some shit. It was crazy stuff going on in this fucking video. Like that ending outro. Dun 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 dun. What was it again? My ears already forgot it. Dun dun dun. Yeah, fucking cool. No, don't look at me. There we go. I'll take that. That was scary. She was staring into my soul. Oh fuck, that was a good song. That was pretty fucking good. Again, I'm noticing kind of like a pattern or theme to the way they're writing their verses and their choruses. They're starting to sound a little familiar, a little similar from song to song. Or at least the last two songs. Starting to get a little fishy. However, so far, at the current moment, they're all so catchy and good that like I'm not minding it. So far, I'm not against it yet. Give it maybe 2 more songs, I'll be like, okay, I'm looking for something a little new. You know what I mean? But like so far, it's just like it's different enough that it's like I'm not minding it so far. These are catchy as fuck, and I just want to rock out with them. So, not bad. Not bad so far. I'm loving it. I'm really, really liking it. Alright, next is Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. If you've already listened to it, you can go check it out. So what we're actually going to do is Werewolves of Armenia. Just that title alone is like, I'm interested, I'm listening. Like, what's up? I want to hear about that. So that sounds like that will be a good time. So come join me for that. Thank you all for joining me so much. I got to go check out now because I saw this title a long, long time ago when I listened to Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, and I went and watched other people watch Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, which is very interesting. That as our society, we listen to a new song, it's like, I want to see other people's first impression of a new song. But that's where we are. Like, people used to think it was weird as fuck that people would watch someone else play a game that you could play. But now it's like, oh, I will listen to this song and watch the video. I want to go watch other people listen to this song and watch the video. Which, I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense, because like you find a song like, dude, this song's awesome, you go play it for your friend, like look at their reaction. I guess it's the same thing, just with people online that technically you feel like aren't strangers, but are technically strangers to you. It's a very interesting world that we live in. But of course, Alex Hefner, one of the top reaction dogs out there. Thumbnail, because he listens to some songs with his friend, and his friend's a lot more like me. Except for he seems like a more extreme version of me, to where it's like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to be like, yeah, it was all right. He seems to be a lot more like me on that one. So it says like, hater reacts to Army of the Night by Powerwolf. It's like trigger warning on it. So like, I got to see what this guy could say that he could feel like, it's just dog or something like that. Because I mean, I could see some arguments. Maybe a little typical, maybe a little just like repetitive or something. I can maybe see that. So I'm just curious what was his reasoning. So I gotta go check that out. So thank you all so very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.